Karim Benzema is one of the best center backs of recent times.
All eyes on me.
In 2022, he has a huge share in Real Madrid winning the Champions League Cup. Normally, we see that footballers start to play badly as they get older, but Benzema plays better as he gets older. In 2016, if I had told you that Benzema would play football in such a great way, probably none of you would have believed it. Perhaps at that time, Benzema was not talked about much because names such as Cristiano Ronaldo, Graithbill attracted attention at the club. In this video, I will show you the facts you didn't know about Benzema. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video. Let's go to our video right away. Have you ever noticed the bandage on Benzema's hand? Benzema plays every match with a bandage on his hand. People believe that this bandage brings luck, but do you know why Benzema wears this bandage? On 13th of January 2019, Real Madrid and Real Betis faced each other in a La Liga match. Benzema collided with Real Betis defender Marc Bartra during the match. As a result of this collision, Benzema broke the pinky finger of his right hand. He needed surgery to fix his hand. If he had surgery, he would miss matches for 2 months. Benzema decided to wait for the summer to have surgery. He played the next match wearing a bandage on his hand. He scored 6 goals in the next 4 matches. Probably after this statistic, he was happy to have his finger injury. It was as if this bandage brought him luck. In the summer of the 2018-2019 season, Benzema took action to have his hand operated on. There was a possibility that his finger might not heal completely, so the doctors were moving slowly. Benzema wanted to be on the pitch in the new season. He rushed his rehabilitation. The important thing for him was to start the season well. In 2021, after a Champions League match, a journalist asked Benzema why he was still wearing his hand bandage. Benzema replied, "I had an operation, but I hurt my finger again. If I have an operation, I have to stay off the pitch for 3 months. I don't have that much time. That's why I wear a bandage when I go to the match." Probably Benzema will continue to wear this bandage until he quits football. Because now, when you think of a hand bandage, you think of Benzema. Just like the goalkeeper's helmet that Cech wore after his injury has become iconic. Frankly, I believe that this bandage brings luck to Benzema. Karim Benzema showed a tremendous performance in 2022. In the 2021-2022 season, Benzema won the Champions League Cup.
Bon, voyons voir ce qu'on a devant nous. Ah, la fameuse coupe aux grandes oreilles. 5.
La Liga League Cup, Spanish Super Cup, For these achievements, he was named Player of the Year in Spain. He was also the top scorer in the La Liga with 27 goals, and in the Champions League with 15 goals in this season. For this performance, he was awarded the Ballon d'Or award.
Son yılların en tartışmasız net üstünlüğü Karim Benzema.
Thus, he became the oldest footballer to win this award. In addition, there is no other player who has lifted as many trophies as Benzema at the age of 36. Karim Benzema is very fond of cars like every man. He says that his fondness for cars started in his childhood. When he was little, he used to collect toy cars by buying them. Benzema has countless cars in his garage. He says he can't decide which one to ride on the way to training. In addition, many cars in Benzema's garage are rare in the world. For example, he currently owns Bugatti Veyron Poursang, and there are only 5 of this car in the world. Likewise, there are only 8 of Benzema's Bugatti Centodieci model car in the world. Benzema's first car was a BMW M6. He bought this car at the age of 18 by saving his money. Benzema says this is one of the best moments in his life. Recently, you have surely seen the allegations on social media that Benzema had sexual intercourse with a 15-year-old underage girl. This claim actually dates back to 2014. The incident started when a woman named Zahia Dehar filed a criminal complaint against Benzema. Dehar was 21 years old when she sued Benzema. She said the incident happened in 2009. Benzema was accused of having paid sexual intercourse with someone under the age of 18 because of this incident, but Benzema flatly denied these allegations. Nevertheless, the case was brought to the French court. The age of majority in France is 15, but engaging in paid sexual activity with anyone under 18 is also considered an offense. This could have led to Benzema being sentenced to up to 3 years in prison and a fine of $45,000. However, the Paris criminal court acquitted Benzema, citing uncertainty about Dehar's age at the time of the incident. This incident may have actually happened. However, it is often the case that some women make such false allegations in order to be recognized. Such issues are of great interest to football fans. According to the decision of the French Supreme Court, Benzema is not guilty. Benzema's religious belief is wondered by many people. Benzema is originally from Algeria. He was born in a Muslim family. He did not seem to be very devoted to his religion before, but in recent years we see that he is a very devout Muslim. The day he was transferred to Saudi Arabia, he visited Mecca, a holy place for Muslims.
MashaAllah. The best of the best. Alhamdulillah.
So we can say that Benzema is a devout Muslim. Karim Benzema was declared a terrorist in France in 2024. This is really very strange. It is very wrong to treat someone who plays national matches for France and successfully represents his country in this way. The person who called Benzema a terrorist is the French Interior Minister, Gerald Darmanin. The reason is that Benzema supports innocent children and women. Benzema shared an article for the innocent children who died in Palestine during the Israeli-Palestinian war that started in 2023.
All our prayers are for the Gazans who are once again victims of these unjust bombings that spare women and children.
His aim was to prevent innocent children from dying. He was not taking sides in any way. He also did not share anything other than this message. However, after this statement of the Interior Minister, many politicians started to work against Benzema. Many signatures were collected in the country. French Senator Valérie Bouillet went even further and demanded that Benzema be stripped of his French citizenship and the Ballon d'Or award be revoked. This request is really stupid. Valérie goes too far. Although Karim Benzema is 37 years old, he is still unmarried, although he has stagnated a little in recent years. He was hanging out with different women in his youth. He still doesn't seem to think about getting married. Benzema also has 2 children named Ibrahim and Melina. Benzema was a basketball player in his youth. You will be very surprised. But when he was transferred to Lyon, they took him as a basketball player, not as a footballer. Benzema was training for Lyon's top basketball team. But later, it was realized that his football talent was better and he was directed to football. Do you think Benzema could compete with LeBron if he played basketball? Write this in the comments. El Clasicos are usually very competitive. Both sides have the best players. It's really difficult to score goals in that atmosphere. But Karim Benzema is the best at it. Karim Benzema scored the fastest goal in the history of El Clasico. In just 21 seconds, he sent the ball into the Barcelona net. I think Benzema's record will be unbreakable for many years. For similar videos, you can subscribe to my channel and like the video. I also share such videos on my channel. I suggest you check them out. See you in the next video. Goodbye.